Okay, bye.
All right then.
Who's this? Drevis. He was illusion, I believe. Now this guy is I think he's a Dunmer. Yeah, it's a dark elf.
You... you can see me?
What? Yes, of course I can.
Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent.
Ugh. That does not instill me with the most confidence. Well, listen, I'm going to ask you about what you have for sale in a moment, but what are the best illusion spells in your opinion?
Oh my, that's quite a difficult question. Never underestimate the ability to influence others. Whether they're friends or foes, they're almost all susceptible to illusion spells. They can turn the tide of a battle in a moment's notice. There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. Invisibility is tricky to master, but exceptionally useful.
I bet. I'd like to have some of that. Alright, well, let's see what you've got for sale then.
Take a look.
Oh, he's got weapons. That's interesting. Oh, so he's got a staff? Yeah, no thanks. He's got hoods and robes. Oh, so now I have a destruction reduction, and this has illusion reduction. But, it's not worth almost, that's incredibly expensive. So let's go to his books and see what he's got. Okay. So calm. Creatures and people up to level 9 won't fight for 30 seconds. Oh wow, that's pretty nice. So like if I'm fighting someone, I can calm them and then get my magic back and summon my familiar. Be back in a good position. And then as I finish summoning the familiar, it will attack the calmed enemy right as the debuff is probably about to wear off, and then I'll be in a position to fire magic from afar. So that could be very useful. That could be exceptionally useful. Let's see what else he's got. Clairvoyance. Shows the path to the current goal. Oh, I think I have to buy this. I'm getting lost all the time. Oh, people are going to make fun of me. They're going to say I'm turning Skyrim into Fable. But I think I have to have this. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I don't have enough gold. I'm going to have to go into town, into Winterhold, and sell a bunch of jewels and stuff that I looted and get some more gold. But I'm going to... yeah, I need a couple of these spells, I think. Alright, so Courage. The target won't flee for 60 seconds and get some extra health and stamina. Well, I'm not working with anyone at the moment, so I'm not sure how useful that would be. Fear. Creatures and people up to level 9 flee from combat for 30 seconds. So that one can be useful, but it can also be really dangerous, because I learned in Oblivion what will happen is you'll fear some enemy, and he'll go running way away into, you know, the depths of the dungeon, and then he'll come back with like 15 of his buddies who all noticed him screaming and wailing in fear. So like this does have uses, absolutely. But I almost think like this would be better used on NPCs than, or well, it depends on the situation. Fury. This is great if you have like if you're sneaky. I'm not sure if I'm going to be that sneaky. I'm running around with a brilliant ball of light hovering over my head. But what this will do is like if there's 5 of them, you shoot one and he'll go erupt and attack his friends instead of you, and then they'll turn and attack him instead of you. So actually, you know what? It could be a very important and useful crowd control mechanism for me, as long as I, you know, see what's coming and manage to get the spell off correctly from far enough away. But I may not be able to afford it just now, and I have to be economical. Muffle. You move more quietly for 180 seconds. Well, again, I'm not being a particularly sneaky guy, so I don't know if that will be useful to me, but I think I have to get these two. I think I have to get Calm. Up to level 9. I'm level 2. Or no, 3. This is going to be very useful for a while. And by then, hopefully, I'll have, you know, I'll be able to buy a better spell. So yeah, I'm going to have to buy this. And I think I'm gonna have to buy this too, clairvoyance. I need it. I get lost way too easily. Okay, so now I have, like, I have 200 gold. That's not enough to buy anything else, really. That I want, anyway. So, I would like you to train me in illusion magic. I assume I can't afford it, but I would like it.
I shall explain to you the mysteries of the Outer Realms.
Cost 250. Yeah, okay. So I can't do this right now. I can't afford it. I'm sorry, what's this guy's name? Drevis? Neloren? I'm sorry, Drevis. I can't afford your training right now, but I might come back later. Thank you for the 2 spells you sold me.
Until next time.
Okay. I don't think there's anyone else in here. It's hard to tell with this green site all over me. Yeah, everything is green all over. It's weird. I have, let's see, 2 minutes left. Alright, so it's almost done. What is this door? Skyrim? That goes out, like, onto the wall, I think. So I don't think I've been up to the 3rd floor. Let's see what's up here. That's Skyrim as well. Oh no, that's the Archmage's quarters. Well, I don't want to speak to him. Okay, I went up too far. This is that angry Thalmor. The Thalmor are the actually, I'm not sure I've got the races of the elves completely correct yet, but the Thalmor maybe they're a faction of elves, a political faction rather than a race. I'm not sure. I'll have to find out. Okay, so, oh, someone's here in the Hall of the Elements. Let's see who these people are. That's Mirabelle, right? The headmistress or whatever, administrative assistant. Geralda, who are you?
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still,
Master
there's
Wizard.
always room for improvement.
Okay, so you're the destruction teacher.
At this time, I would like to make a few statements regarding policy here at the college.
Hold on, what?
It's been a pleasure.
Of the previous group of apprentices would be greatly appreciated. As of yet, there has been no sign of them. The Midden remains off limits at this time. While the initial outbreak has been cleaned up, the area is still considered hazardous. No more experiments are to be carried out there, and mages are advised that you enter the Midden at your own risk. Once again, I must ask that everyone please clean up any materials used in the common areas. We've had yet another sprained ankle due to soul gems being left on the floor. Let's please try and keep injuries to a minimum.
I can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle. I've no doubt she'll be promoted to Archmage at some point.
She's taller than I am.
Certainly a few of my colleagues aren't quite as talented as they'd like to believe.
Okay, what is there any advice? Yeah, okay, since she's the teacher and I'm the student, is there any advice you can give about destruction spells?
Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire.
Wow, look at the difference in color. I bet Berlin expects me to do that again. Maybe this time it'll be red or blue. Let's see before I go what she has. Why would Ancano be looking for me? Did she say something about Ancano? Alright, why would Ancano be looking for me?
I'm not sure. Just, well, mind what you tell him, all right?
Yeah, I'm on the same page as you. Is there a problem?
No. Well, I don't think so. Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse. That what he's really doing is spying for the Thalmor, trying to feed them information. Whether it's true, I can't say. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it?
Thanks for the warning.
You're welcome.
Okay, what have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Okay, fire rune. Okay, so these are the traps that we saw in Sarthal. This is a fire one, so I could like put this on something and then like lure enemies towards it. When they ran over it, it would do 50 points of fire damage. I kind of like that because it speaks to the sort of the mage's predilection for thinking ahead and sort of trying to use strategy as opposed to brute force. So I might get a rune, but I think I want one of these bolts. I'm not sure if I want the fire bolt, but yeah, it's a ranged weapon basically. It costs more, but it does more damage too. I already have this. See, this is really good. Like this would be. Oh no, not this one. I want. Yeah. A spike of ice. Is that like? I mean, that's got to be a thrown spike, right? Yeah. 25 points of frost damage to health and stamina. That's really good. That'd be especially good for people with like heavy armor and heavy weapons, because stamina, they need it to do any damage. But then this one, I already have some lightning stuff, so I think the one I want is like ice spike. And then maybe one of the runes. But I'll need, it looks like 283 plus 292, so 1725. I need 575 gold to get both of them. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, and it looks like I'm not going to be leaving Winterhold. I may not be leaving Winterhold this episode, so I guess I'll be walking around a lot. But I think what I'm going to do is go speak to Brelena and cultivate that relationship a little bit more since the spell wore off. And then go down into town and see if I can sell my stuff, my loot. Also, I noticed that Ancano is standing right here, he's listening.
Things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
He was listening the whole time that I was talking to the destruction teacher. Is this Onmund? Yeah, this is another one of my apprentices.
I need your help with something private.
I think I asked him this on the way down, but I didn't get to like listen to what he said. So I'm gonna ask him again. Is it difficult being away from your family, Onmund?
Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do.
And you said you need my help. Oh boy, is something wrong?
Yes, but it needs to be kept quiet. I may have entered into an agreement with Enther. He had something I needed, so I traded him something of mine. It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. It's an amulet that belonged to my family, and I never should have given it to Enther. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back. All right, then. We shouldn't have been disturbing Sarthal, no matter what you found down there.
I want to see your face when I'm talking to you, dude.
We shouldn't have been disturbing Sarthal, no matter what you found down there.
Why is this amulet so important to you?
I told you, it's from my family. I know they've always disapproved of what I wanted in life. To learn magic instead of becoming a farmer or a hunter. But no matter how poorly they may have treated me, they're still my family. I didn't consider that until after I made the trade.
Alright, well, I'll see if I can talk to Enther later.
All right,
okay?
then.
I'm busy right now. Okay.
We shouldn't have been disturbing Sarthal, no matter what you found down there.
Who is this?
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Okay, so maybe he's an enchanter, but I